Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Guess where I am? Guess what we're doing? We're doing a series 2 of our Life is Feudal Let's Play. As you can see, I've already got myself a little monument set up. I've already got my guild members already coming into this map, ready to fight and prosper. Now, remember what I said in my Twitter feed? I said I was going to do a solo series. I'm not going to do a solo series. In fact, I am going to be doing it with my guild because they do want to play with me, and it wouldn't be fair to say no to them because they do play this with me a lot. So they are now with me and we now have our guild set up. Now, as you know, we had a few updates recently. We've had a massive update to this game and you guys have been freaking out about it. We now have horse-drawn carts. And they look amazing. They perform pretty damn well. The castle walls have got a new look to them, and they've even added a whole bunch of new sections, which is great for us because now we can make castles look interesting. Now, if you excuse me, I need to eat some fried beast. As you can see, we now have the MMO style inventory check, or the inventory hover effect, where you hover over and it highlights everything. But not just that. Check this out. That's a different panel to show you exactly what quality, how many, and what weight things are. As you can see, this has a weight of 0.1 stones, it has a quality of 37, and there's a quantity of 1. As you can see that makes sense. But not just that, look at this. Fried beast, simple food, 2 ingredients. It tells you how many ingredients are in each type of food. How cool is that? And you've probably noticed, look at this, if you read the target, private monument guys, this is a personal claim. This little thing is a baby brother of that thing right there. That's not built yet, that's just getting built. This is a personal monument. Now you can deploy these by right clicking the ground and you can resize your claim actually, right? Watch this, right? But anyway, as I said, when you right click, it'll say claim land, right? Watch this. Resize your claim. Now, see the green marker? That tells you how many you want to go that way. So I want to go out one that way and out two that way. So now it's expanded. It's expanded a specific diameter. So you need to be careful with these actually, because what can happen is if you worship your monument, as you can see, I've only put a stock of 30 points, maintenance points in here. This won't last a single in-game day. This will disappear soon. So I need to quickly gather things in order to get that sorted. But for right now, I'm currently focused on this thing right here. We currently have our monument. We've got our bones. My guild member Cafelar logged out. He's actually got the rest of the bones, the other 50 that we're supposed to get. We need 20 hardwood billet, shaped rock and positive preparations. But for right now, we're just working with a private monument. Now you can remove this. You can say remove that claim, erect a monument, resize your claim. These are things that you can do now. I'm going to put a link to the patch notes that the devs put out yesterday for the new Life is Feudal update. I'm going to put that in the description. Also, this is a fresh map. This is a fresh PvP map. It's on my server. I will put all the details you need to join this server in the description below. You can also find a link to my Discord where you can join up and have your guild, your own guild chat room kind of thing. We use Discord for that. Everything else, the rules, everything else have been reshaped. A wee bit more, what would you call that? What would you say? They're more adapted for the PvP life of Life is Feudal, which means you can join and you can instantly attack people. You can just go nuts and attack people. However, you can't attack at night because I'm trying to steer clear of, the night vision guys. Also, something else that you should really know. Watch this. I'm not in GM mode. I've sped up the terraforming speed, I've sped up the paving speed and the uproot time, which means you guys can now have a little bit more fun with terraforming. You can have a wee bit more experimentation with your the look of your claim, which is why we are on a hill right now. With the added boost in terraform speed, we can now effectively build things that we never, it never seemed feasible to build prior to, this time. So I'm just going to do this. Create a little 3x3 area. There we go, all sorted. Just got that bit to go. Now in this, I'm going to be the aggressor. I am going to be the guy that attacks you all the time, the guy that comes after you, the guy that you're going to want to kill a lot of the time. But for that time being, everybody watch out, Feudal's on the run, Feudal's on the prowl. But as I said guys, if you want to join this, feel free to. It's open to everybody. New players, experienced players, MMO players, guys who just want to have a good time. So, as I said, this won't be a solo series. This is going to be with my guild, the guys that I play with religiously. They did want to play with me, so I'm not going to let them down and say no. So we're just going to shape out this area of the claim. I should really be focusing on getting that thing built, and I think I should do that. There we go. So what we'll do is we'll quickly, what do we need for this? Oh, we need a pickaxe. We do need shaped rock, so let's quickly grab that. Grab that shaped rock. Let's go make a tunnel, lads. Let's go make a tunnel. Just down here. Now everybody's excited for a new series. This is going to be a series that I'm going to dedicate a lot of time to. I'm going to put a lot into it. There's going to be PvP, there's going to be deaths, there's going to be building, there's going to be all sorts of stuff. It's going to be fun. I hope everybody else who joins this server has fun. Again, open to everybody. So if you feel like joining, join away, have some fun killing people. It's going to be a blast. So let's quickly shape some rock. Shape rock. Boom, there we go, 20 each. So we're going to have some leftovers. Now a lot of people have been asking me on my videos, on my current videos, do people still play this game? Yes, they do. They do still play this game. People who don't play this game are usually the people who are playing the MMO who can't be bothered with Life is Feudal Your Own, because they've got a guild to manage, or they've got a guild to, supply for. They're a vassal to somebody or something like this. The MMO is approaching, I say that with a pinch of salt, it's approaching its open beta phase, but as you've seen in my instance battle video, you can see that the frame rate and the lag was god awful. It was horrible, it was terrible. In fact, I can't really say it was good. It was pretty damn bad. That was a total of about 250 people, 250 players along with their horses, all galloping around trying to fight each other. I did admittedly hurt a lot of my own guys, which wasn't intentional. It was not intentional at all. If they say it was intentional, they're liars and they need to fight me IRL. So I did get one kill out of it, and it was worth it. It was a good fun. It was a good fight. I mean, both sides did put up a good fight. It was good fun. But for this is a new series, and I hope you guys enjoy it. It's been in the works for a wee while. I've waited for the server to wipe. Now, people are going to comment and say, you just wiped the server to start your new series. No, in fact, the update killed the previous PvP server, messed up the database rows, and I couldn't fix it. So the only alternative was I wipe it. Nope, I don't get paid to look at databases in my free time, so bleh, no, I ain't looking at 8 million rows. No way, that is not on my agenda for a day. So we've actually almost got our monument, which is pretty good. We just have to get 20 billets now and 40 positive preparations, and I have to wait for Calf to come on and get our the remaining bones to be put into this monument. As I said, guys, check that. You can actually make your guild from this panel now. You don't need your monument to invite them in. You don't need to right click a player. You can actually invite them from the global player list. As you can see, Calf's in. He can be knighted, or he can be set to the leader, or he can be booted. You can give yourself a tag, which is basically just a wee clan tag. You know those things I used to see in Call of Duty, and it would be in a wee curly brackets at the start, or square brackets at the start. You can give yourself a name, but apart from that, everything else is just, you know, hunky-dory. Everything's good. The castle walls look amazing. I'm not saying that because the artist did a really good job on them. I'm saying that because they look fantastic. They've added new parts to the castle walls, which means you can now have a castle wall with basically a passage between 2 points. So you no longer need to make 2 gatehouses. You can make 1 gatehouse with various passages. Those passages, however, do not have doors on them, which is a wee bit of an issue. But I don't see it as an issue, to be quite honest, because if you can't defend a castle gate from a trebuchet, then you don't deserve a castle gate. Unless you're a really good siege guild and you know what you're doing, then props to you guys, you know what you're doing. Defenders, RIP you guys are done in. I would like to show you more of the castle walls, but we probably won't be able to see that until, you know, late game in the series, where we've got steel swords, we've got all our armours, we've got our tabards, we've got all that stuff, all that crazy stuff. Now, one thing I need to bring up as well, the rules have changed as of the last PvP server. I had it so you couldn't actually fight people on claims. Now you can. This is basically just open to every PvPer out there. So I hope you guys enjoy this server, because I did a wee bit of work to it. I sped up the terraforming, sped up paving, sped up the uprooting time, which means everything can be done faster, more efficiently. You guys can set up quicker, you have a lot more fun, you'll be able to repair things a lot faster, you know, that kind of thing. It's enjoyable for everybody. I've made it so casual players can have fun and experienced guys can come in and have a good time as well. I hope to see you guys here. So, how many of these billets have we got? We've got 8, and it's oh my god, we've actually downed a quality 96 tree. Oh, I didn't even know we did that. Let's check our skills actually. Now, I have taken down the skill stat multiplier down to 25 in this server, so it does require you to do a wee bit of grinding. Just a wee bit. However, if you're like me and you've got your strength at 30 as you enter the game and you get a fishing pole, if you find someone on a claim, feel free to go over and beat them with a stick. You can go and do that, you can go and beat them, easy peasy. One thing that is outlying on the bug list for me is some of the animals in this server, or across some servers that I've noticed, some animals don't fight back, they're actually static, they stand still, they run on the spot, they don't do anything, they don't flee from you, and they don't attack you, they don't move, is what I'm trying to say. Now, I'm going to put a wee clip here of myself and Cafelar downing a bull, and it took, I don't know, about 5 minutes. It took us 2 minutes to kill a bear, and it took 5 minutes for us to kill a cow, essentially a bull. I'll put that in the end of this video for you guys to watch. It'll be pretty funny. It was horrible. It was just terrible. I mean, we were at that for a good few minutes. It was horrible. Funny, but horrible. We've almost got all our billets. I've also disabled decay on this server for a wee while as well, so you guys can get your monuments up, so you can get your personal claims rolling, you know, so everything doesn't disappear. That's one rule you guys have to follow if you join the server: no deconstructing of people's monuments, of the buildables, anything like that. Don't do anything like that. However, that doesn't stop you from taking a trebuchet and destroying buildings. The only thing you can't destroy is a claim. Don't destroy the claim. That's horrible. We don't want to do that. We want to keep people here. You know, we want to keep people here to fight, to have fun with. That's what we want to do here. So we've got 5 more to go. 5 more billets to go. In fact, what I'll do is I'll quickly just drop them in. Now, anybody right now can come up and kill me. Anybody, if they find me, that is. Anybody can do that. It's open PvP, it's open warfare. You guys can do whatever the hell you want. Ugh. Can you hear the disgust in my voice of trying to get 40 positive preparations? Ugh, it's gonna be horrible. Oh, one thing I didn't tell you guys is, you know when you've got a guild established and you've got someone that's maybe not active and they've set home in a big stone house, and maybe you want to bring in a friend who's more active and you want to kick them out, kick the person that's not active out of the guild, and you want to kick them out of the house. You can now do that if you're guild leader. So you can, I think it is, you can right click the house, see the occupants of the house, and you can expel the person that you want to kick out of the guild and kick out of the house, freeing up space for that house to be occupied by someone else who's going to be active. That's something you guys have been asking for a long time. I've been asking for it for a long time. I thought it was a pretty simple thing to add, just add a list. If it's in the list, kick them out, and it frees up a space in the house. Easy peasy. And it's about time that they got it in as well. Did I also mention that they now have drawbridges that you can actually terraform under on castle gatehouses? They have that. I tested it, and apparently, if they land on your head, you can get knocked out. How cool is that? How cool is that? The drawbridge also operates like a real drawbridge. When it's being raised, it's very slow and monotonous. The portcullis shuts first, and then the drawbridge raises. Very slowly, very, very gradually. But when it opens, the drawbridge slams down very quickly, and the portcullis lifts really, really slowly. Really slowly. It's crazy. But when it shuts, the portcullis shuts as if it's been dropped from bloody God knows what altitude. It comes down straight away, and the drawbridge raises up nice and slowly. So it's kind of a realistic looking drawbridge. So there we go, we've got our billets. I just have to wait for Cafelar to get in, and we'll have our claim up. So this has been pretty good, guys. I've been able to show you the personal claims, the guilds, how to resize everything. Now we need to do positive preparations. I'm not going to enjoy this, guys. I'm not going to enjoy it. No one enjoys herbalism, and if you do, you're a weirdo. I don't mean that in an offensive sense. I mean that as in, you're weird, dude. You like doing that? That's weird. That is weird to me. I couldn't do that. I just could not do that. It's just a monotonous task, and it's boring, and it's horrible. So we've got our sickle already, and we've already got our mortar and pestle being made up. Let's quickly make a cooking pot, just for those little things that we need. Let's check our stats. So lock agility at 20, so that's almost there. And what we'll do is we'll drop some stone here as well. We'll just drop that right here. Mass produce. Drop it right here. So what we can do is we can quickly gather some flint here. Right, now what we got to do is take off. Right, what I'll do is I'll leave on my axe, as I don't want to get backstabbed here. And I'll attach my sickle. There we go. Attach the sickle. Now what is my nature's lore at? Oh, nature's lore isn't high enough. Ooh, this is going to be tough. It'll be horrible. You know it's going to be horrible. Right, let's search for herbs. This is probably... This isn't something you should do straight away if you're level 40. Do this when you're level 60. I'm only doing this because... Wow, that's slow. That's really slow. You guys seen that? That is really slow. And we failed to find anything, I believe. I think we failed to find something. Did we fail? You haven't found anything. Awesome. Right, in the instance of this, let's eat some food. And what we'll do is we'll gather some plant fibre quickly, because plant fibre is good and it will skill us up very quickly. Hopefully. Hopefully it does. Right, nature's lore, gather some plant fibre. Right guys, I'm going to speed this up and I'll see you back here in about 2-3 minutes, okay? Right guys, we've been here for quite a wee while actually. This has been, you know, a wee while. I wonder what the, oh, is that something down there? No, it's not. Never mind. Right guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it here because, well, as you can see, we are gathering and we are not scaling up as quick as I thought. I thought maybe with the food that I'm eating it would increase this. I mean, it only increased it by 0.1, oh, 0.3, there we go. It's actually an increase in it right now. But for the moment, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop it here. I'm going to say to you guys, in the next episode, we will have a monument set up. We will also have our guild members all readied up. We will have some more work to do, you know, lots of terraforming here. Because check this out, we have a plateau to terraform, we'll have houses here, we'll have crafting stations. So folks, if you've enjoyed this episode and if you want to stick around to see the rest of this series, consider subscribing and ringing the little bell. You stay up to date with this series and all other releases that I make on the Life is Feudal MMO and various other games such as Mortau or Chivalry, god damn that game. So folks, if you've also enjoyed this episode, if you've enjoyed watching myself play this game, leave a little like, it helps me out tremendously. It tells me you guys are going to enjoy the rest of this series and what I have in store for it. As always, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mr. Feudal. I'll see y'all later.
Okay. Ah, damn, those hurt. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of fucked. Yeah. What? they can change after we build our monument. He has so much health. Holy shit. What kind of armor has he? What kind of armor has he on? Wow. I'm only doing 6. Oh wait, sorry. Forgot about the range. Give me a bastard sword. Did they increase the health on this thing or something? Should we quit? Oh, the amazing cow destroyer. Son of a... This is really annoying. Is he regenerating faster? I really don't know. Should we give him apples or something? Is it bugged out then? a fishing pole. Oh shit, militia 60. Yeah.